KNX News. President Trump has just addressed the nation. You heard it live here on KNX News minutes ago, saying the United States has attacked nuclear sites in Iran, 3 major sites. With us now to talk more about this is Democratic Congressman Brad Sherman from the Los Angeles area. First of all, Congressman Sherman, your thoughts on what we heard this evening, this news, and the president's address?
Well, this isn't surprising. The only thing that surprised me about the president's speech was he was talking about the United States perhaps hitting additional targets should Iran take offensive action. That all the remaining targets in Iran could be hit by either the United States or by Israel. My expectation is, though, that the U.S. won't take further action and that Iran will not strike at U.S. bases in the Middle East, but we'll have to see.
Top Intelligence Committee Democrats say they were not briefed on the strike, but their Republican counterparts were. Your thoughts on this administration potentially leaving Democrats in the dark on this?
Shocking, but not surprising. This is a very partisan administration that works only with Republicans in Congress, and that's not the way the government's supposed to work.
Now, the president says nuclear sites in Iran were obliterated, but Iran, and there's a Bloomberg reporter also saying that Iran relocated its nuclear stockpiles from those sites to secure locations. Do you believe that? Do you think this will, and if so, will this necessitate further action?
The only way, really, to deal with the stockpiles is through coercive negotiation. That stockpile could be divided in many different separate stockpiles. It could be all over Iran. And it's the stockpiles that pose the immediate danger. The centrifuges were hit today, but that's an asset that Iran could have used to create more enriched uranium in the future. They have enough for 8, 9, perhaps even 10 bombs. They have to enrich it a little bit more, but they may be able to do that without the centrifuges that they lost today. So we are in a position to negotiate with Iran and require that stockpile be exported, sent someplace where it's safe. Iran continues to have its oil export capacity vulnerable but untouched. And if that's the next target, if Iran will not disgorge its stockpiles.
Do you see Iran coming to the bargaining table, or will they stand firm?
I think they come to the bargaining table. They've been desperate to come to the bargaining table before tonight, and I don't think this changes so much. They had a dream of a nuclear weapon that is being taken away from them, but their current reality is the ability to export oil, and that has not been touched. And I think that they'll protect that ability by coming to the bargaining table. Karg Island is where they export all their oil from one facility. It's all above ground. It's something that Israel could hit, but has chosen not to. And I think it's time for Iran to negotiate. I don't think they'll quite give America everything that Trump was demanding 60, 70 days ago. But I think almost all of it.
Maybe one last question before I let you go in that. Maybe if you were surprised by this, and I say that because the president was really being pulled by 2 different factions within his own party. The more hawkish side, which were in favor of this, and then the other side, the more MAGA side, which coincided more with what he was saying on the campaign trail, that he was for peace, that he didn't want to be involved in other wars. So that said, were you surprised by what happened today?
Well, he said many times on the campaign trail that Iran will never have a nuclear weapon. I'm surprised that he hit the facilities today rather than try to negotiate by holding, in effect, threatening their oil export capacities. But I think he'll hold on to his MAGA base if this does not lead to a long-term war, and I don't think it will. That is to say, a long-term war involving the United States. I think Israel and Iran will be at loggerheads for quite some time.
Congressman Sherman, thank you for your time this evening.
Thank you.
Again, Democratic Congressman Brad Sherman joined